Okay, so this video we're going to talk a little bit about the nesting capabilities of EnRoute. Um, there's a few different options for nesting. There's the nest objects. You can also do the dynamic nesting or the nest multiples of objects. They each use a different algorithm for the nesting. If you're having a hard time doing the nesting like you said you had with this file right here, nesting all these using the nest option, it wasn't be able to fit into the one plate. You can try one of the other two options as well. I'm going to show one that I just did right now that worked. If you use the nest multiples of objects, this you can use to make multiple, like if you have one object and you want to make 10 of them and nest it all into a plate, you can use this. But right here we're only putting one copy of each of these on the plate. I used a half degree angle because you had mentioned that you don't care about the grain or anything like that. If there's an issue with with wood grain, you can change this, and so it only would change it to 90 degree or 180 degree, really, different angles, so it only flip as much as that. So with this, it will allow each of these objects to flip as much as every 0.5 degrees around itself. I'll leave a 0 gap and 0 margin. There doesn't need to be a gap between this. It automatically leaves a small gap so that I can do the cut. Okay, you can choose anywhere you want to nest on the plate. I chose the right. This one did work. So then you pick all the items that you're going to be nesting together. All these objects right here that you have right here. Okay, so all those are chosen, then you click OK. And it's going to nest it to the right of the plate, the middle right of the plate, and it'll work out for itself from there. Sorry, my phone was ringing there for a second. Let me see. So it's finishing processing right here. This takes a little bit, maybe a minute or so to figure this out. Due to the fact it has to do a lot of algorithms, especially since we're doing such a small angle. It can move each of these objects every 0.5 degrees around itself and try to put them all on the plate. So it has a little bit of math it has to do. Let's let it finish here processing in a minute. Okay, that only took like 5 more seconds, but I had paused it already. Let's see right here. So we have all the items nested onto the plate right here. So they all fit on here. There's 17 of them that you had. So this is one of the other options you can use, or you could always try, if you can't get it to work even this way. I mean, you can like I said, you can play with it, different angles, different areas on the plate that you're gonna nest it to, and that will make a difference. Sometimes it might not work, sometimes it might, depending what angle in this. Or you can use the dynamic nesting tool, which is the one that you can click on the object and drag it onto the plate, and it will move itself around. Try to flip itself around to try to fit anywhere on the plate that it can. Or you can also use your arrow keys. So these are some of the other options with nesting you have with EnRoute. Hopefully this helps you.